Guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name's Liquid Hotshot. Hope everyone's doing well. We're here back on Hearts of Iron 4 for our modded playthrough here with Praetore. How's it going, pal?
Going good. Going good.
We just had a cheeky break in between last episode and this episode. But as we paused and finished the recording, there is now an economic crisis for myself. Okay? The men stood by the sill calmly and waited their turn to jump a Tokyo Exchange secretary out with a crash. So I don't know exactly the implementations of this crash, but I assume it will kill my growth rate for my GPD. And interest rates are probably going to go up, but other than that, I'm ready to continue. Are you?
Yes, indeed, I am.
Let's hibbity hobbity. Japan's now my property.
I do have to say, the one thing I don't like about this mod is the fact that it feels very much so a lot like, it does feel very restrictive on Rails at the moment.
Yes.
I would prefer it if there was more control.
So there's a new Prime Minister of Thailand, if that's your thing. The lady boys have got a boy. Yeah, but I can second what you just said there about you have very limited control.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I really genuinely love this mod, but it's way too controlling.
Yes.
And I really do want to be able to... There we go. Really do
It's kind of... The way I see it, right, it's kind of like a Millennium Dawn mod. A little bit more hollowed out. In a different era. In an alternate timeline. If that makes any sense.
With more to do as well, to be honest. And it's a lot less complicated feeling than Millennium Dawn. Like, this mod could be fun, but it's just that bit too restrictive, really.
Aye. So, I mean, apparently we was having an economic crisis, but I'm still making the same amount of growth. My debt's not increasing. My factory output's the same. The fall of Ino. Ino Hirora retires. Hirohito becomes leader of the fascism party. Gets to event a new prime minister. Out with the old, in with the new, right? Or out with the old, in with the old. Very much so. Wilderness resort. Okay. A new prime minister. So, let me just read this event. Emergency meetings have already begun in the House of Peers and in the House of Representatives to find a replacement for Ino, while Japanese politics are dominated by Yoku Sankai. The party itself is bitterly split among numerous rival cliques, each representing different interest groups with different visions for the future of the empire and the sphere. While the emperor nominates the prime minister, the Diet has a massive influence over His Majesty's decision, as the Diet can always vote a candidate they don't like out of office. However, most commentators, both foreign and domestic, agree that a new prime minister will be chosen soon, as had occurred when Tojo and Kido were forced to resign in the past. Two major candidates have sprung forth from the ranks. Keiya Okinori and Ikeda Masasuko. Keiya, formerly a Minister of Finance, belongs to the faction of the Yoku Sankai, termed Reform Bureaucrats, advocating for further centralization and state intervention in Japanese economy, while at the same time removing the last remnants of military influence from the government of Japan. The other candidate, Ikeda, comes from the conservative wing of Yoku Sankai, the one to which former Prime Minister Eno also belonged, a section of the party closer to the army and much less prone to reform. So, I would rather have reform, so I'm going to get Kea in. So that's absolutely fine by me. So Hirohito basically was put in for like a day. Because he's the emperor or whatever.
Alright. I now have my second focus tree.
Hey! I don't have mine yet. So Kea tries to secure backing. Could reform be the way to go? He's not very well liked, but it turns out. Yeah, I don't have my second focus tree yet. I'm not too happy about that.
I love the what's it called? The GFX thing, the image used for my national spirit, the Far East's finest, by the way, which is one of the things I picked up at the bottom of the previous tree I had.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Because that's quite cool looking with the AK and everything, and he's all geared up and all that.
Aye. Deadlock, this cannot continue, so now because they didn't want Kea in, Kido suggests Koja Budiyu. Budiyu!
Winterized gear, wow.
Well, would you look at that? Perhaps the Emperor? So the diet threatens no confidence in Koja. So it looks... So my oil is now getting rid of like 5 billion every time I use it to get rid of debt.
Manual use is this? Yeah, so manual use of fucking diplomacy is basically been disabled. Yeah, and land leasing.
Hot event action. Okay, so the DA have voted no confidence. This is too risky. We have to back down, or should we call the bluff? We'll back down because I'm not a fucking idiot. We'll get some more tank armor. Infantry. We will do infantry weapon improvements 8. And we'll continue. Some more research here. I guess we can continue with our military tactics. And I want you guys to train.
Ready the troops. Quiet Russian Imperial anthem in the background.
An insider. Okay. Wow, so there's a demilitarized zone in the north of Norway, right, which stops military troops from Finland, Sweden, and Norway go into the north of Norway and fight. Or, like, people from, like, the Norwegian Reichskommissariat to go walk all the way to the top of Norway to invade Finland from the north. Okay, so Kiichi Alchi is appointed Prime Minister. And yes, you are right, game. It is getting a bit stupid. I think I got enough. How many civs are being built? We've still got quite a few. I guess we will start to build military factories, and we'll build them. I'm sure he will do a fine job as well. Get some mills. Get some of these built. The National Politole. Iberia announces the creation of the Iberian Council. Fuck is one of those. It's not a faction. Iberian Economic Nightmare.
V5 from here I fucking come. I'm going to, in 2018, 19 days, I'm going to declare war on Magdan now. So that's the thing. Then I have to clear through...
So how did you manage to declare... How can you declare war?
Through the focus.
Oh, well that...
declares the war for me.
That's fun, because my focus still hasn't changed. Well, would you look at that?
Have you done the riches continue?
Yes. Completed.
Maybe Japan doesn't have a second focus tree?
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't make any sense if you do and I don't. Do you know what I mean?
Let's look at Germany's focus tree as an example. Yeah, every country has like very small focus trees.
We no longer get the effects from civilian austerity, which is like why.
Oh, I say that. Look at America's tree. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, 'cause that's fair.
That is probably the biggest focus tree in the game, or in the mod rather.
Well, I mean, England's one's even bigger than mine.
God, some countries don't even have a national focus tree.
Like, whatsoever.
Yeah.
So they're basically just unplayable.
Yeah.
Well, would you look at that?
Listen, you goddamn son of a bitch. I'm gonna break your goddamn leg. Okay, well, that's it's never fun. Dang, Nibby. Oh shit, oh shit.
Magadan. Oh, it's those guys, they're at war. Oh, you're at war with the Magadan. Why would you do that?
Just checking my production at the moment still.
And the annoying thing is, right, it's like, oh yeah, so I can send volunteers, but the mod itself, it says, we have no reason to involve ourselves in the Transbiocal Principalities proxy war. I'm like, I'm sorry, mate, if I want to get involved, that's the name of the game. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit insane, if you ask me. Did you pause?
Yeah.
No worries.
Just making sure everything's organized.
My debt is almost down to 450 billion.
Oh, that's something.
And my total treasury is almost at 400 billion. So there you go. Trusting the Buddha, good and bad, I bid farewell.
Firepower!
Let's have a look at this. Well,
Good
that was an
God, I've just
that was an
wiped
encirclement.
their army. I have actually just murdered them. They have
Well,
no military force left.
imagine if I could go to war with someone and wipe their army. That'd be good content.
Do you want to talk about my kill to death ratio is 0 to 16,000?
Oh wow. Yeah, I tell you what would be really good content, me being able to go to war. Rather than sitting here for an hour and a half.
Wow, look at my friend in this nation. We can't even view the war, but look, he's winning, guys.
Yes, look at this war. It looks like there's a stalemate. Oh no, there isn't. He just decided to halt the advance to bring suspense to you guys, the viewers. It's like...
Japanese relations, let's go.
What?
Yeah, one of the focuses is, it allows me to start... It's like a decision-based thing, it's not a real thing.
Take their place? If you own those two provinces, then it unlocks Japanese relations decisions. This will slightly decrease coring time. Gets events Tokyo calling. Oh, I think I'm gonna have a civil war.
Do you actually?
Well, I mean, my people love me, but the factions are just the military are siding with different parties. Rile the Diet. The deputies choose Kaya. Let's make a phone call to the army. Secure army backing. This is heating up, you could say.
Okay, so the description for take their place is, now that we have secured the Amur region, we can evaluate the RFP's tools and figure out exactly what we should keep. One of the few genuinely useful resources we have inherited from Rodzajkowski is his contacts in Japan. While they're not exactly happy with the fact that we have toppled their golden boy with the Japanese... Oh, fuck, hang on. Okay, let me just pick next focus.
There we go. Finally, I've managed to get the guy I wanted in power, and I did it. Basically, the army sided with me because I was technically Hirohito for a while, and I just kept saying, look, everyone likes this guy, even though they didn't like him, and then the army sided with me, and I sided with him. So now, instead of only having... we had like 30% fascism support, and these reformed bureaucrats, which are currently the new rulers, the new prime minister in Japan,
Yeah.
they were at like a 10% ideology, but I thought economy's good, right? Now the party popularity is 49% from like 10%. Because the emperor backed him.
Boy. Right, I've just noticed, under my trees, it actually tells me, under the effects, new focus tree options will become available. I assume it might have said something. No, it didn't say anything under the... Oh no, that's just because with this tree, it just adds more options to the tree.
Oh, get in! I've got a new focus tree.
Oh, you're actually...
Yeah, it's because I had to wait for the Prime Minister shit. Haha. So, Prime Minister Chaos, so that will give us the inauguration of him. Then new cabinet, his opening move, base ability. Ooh. Ooh. So then I've got 3 different ways I can go. Buried treasure. So I can go realpolitik. Gets event on the negotiation table. Oh no, Hitler's died. Right, you can tell there's going to be a civil war now.
Japanese arms shipment, yes please. Yoink.
In before, like, there's an event like, would you like to do that?
Yeah, it's just a decision focus though. I'm pretty sure they're just magical arms. They don't come from Europe. or anything specific.
Well, like Houdini.
Like, in inverted commas, I brought them from Japan, but realistically, it's just like,
Hey, have a unit for free.
yeah.
Will it increase civilian spending for 4 months?
Japanese support for our regime is currently low.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while.
I'm the big dog, mate. If you want to ever go to war, I'm the guy to fund it, right? But at the minute, don't even want to buy you a cup of tea. That'd be fitting, right, for Asia, a cup of tea.
I think so, yeah. Or like a cup of sake or whatever it is.
Yeah, that stuff. My games for us. Oh, there it is. The German Civil War, end of the Reich, surely. Heydrich's Germany declared war on Spears. It is thus necessary that the individual should finally come to realize that his own ego is no importance in comparison with the existence of the nation. Adolf Hitler, 1933. Oh, what? How many Germanys are there? He's like, wait. 1, 2, 3. It's like a 4-way war? No, it's a 5-way war. That is insane.
Shit, Reinhard Heydrich was never killed.
Chaos in Ostland. Reich divided. Well, no shit. Unification of Yunnan and Guizhou.
Jesus, Bormann's Germany is huge.
Moscow wine turmoil. Ooh, that's their territory in...
Looks like Germania is a peaceful zone, though. What the fuck?
They've just declared war on France?
Oh yeah, that was Burgundy.
What did you say to me, you little shit?
France, you remember the time when you didn't come help us and save us from Austria?
Yeah, you remember that time where Spain inherited everything and it was fucking hell? Well, this is your... Oh, England's falling apart.
You get what you fucking deserve.
England's falling apart.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that focus. Neither of those Englands have a focus tree anymore.
Seems legit. The governor of Cornwall is at war with England. Expansion into Africa. Well, Burgundy's trashing the French. And we're just over here like... I'm just over here like... Hello! The Warsaw Uprising. Jesus Christ.
That's only like 11, 12, hang on, fuck, so 40,
It's like...
15, 25, 27, 28 years late.
The English Civil War begins. The Second English Civil War. Literally, like, Hitler dies, all of Europe just like, whoa!
Yeah, Hitler dies and everyone's like,
where were we?
Yeah. Let's resume. It's like when Hitler was in power and after he'd won the war, it's kind of like everyone had taken a fag break, right? And Hitler dies, and it's like they've just stubbed out a cigarette, and they're like,
right boys,
right, back to it. Anarchist England. Formation of Afrika Shield. So literally everything is breaking away now.
Fucking hell.
The Serbs rise up. I guess for content, let's just watch Europe. Oh wait! World tensions at 90%. I might be able to go to war.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
I
I need world tension at 100%. I'm gonna smash up India. Or like one of these lesser states or something. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, big man.
Poland's actually winning.
Seizes Crimea. Shadow falls over France. Wow. Okay, so Brittany and Burgundy have taken more land from France.
God above.
Jesus Christ. Oh no, we're in DEFCON 2 now. God damn it. Let's increase construction budget.
Oh, Scheiße.
Okay, so everyone's declaring war on everyone. Have bested.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
in America, they're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Different maps.
Oh, oh, the Reich Kommissar of Norway's gone.
Oh! Oh, yeah.
Wait. Yo, he's painted black.
Yeah. South Africa is like the Vietnam War of this mod. Of this time.
Right, the South African War, no one starts a war, or rather, no one in his senses ought to do so without first being clear in his mind what he intends to achieve by that war and how he intends to conduct it.
I have to listen
The
to that.
dominoes shall fall. I can't listen to it. That's such a shame.
But yeah,
Because
I
YouTube's a
completely
bitch.
forgot. Playing in South Africa, you get huge Vietnam vibes. Like, it's a very, like, Vietnam-esque...
Oh, East Africa's just declared war. I have no reason to help South... Oh, my... Everyone's at war with South Africa?
I would send my whole fucking army.
I
as a
would.
volunteer force
Yeah.
if I could. We
Yeah.
have no reason to involve ourselves in politics, you fucking...
I don't care. It's the right thing to do. Oh, they're going to get teared apart.
Fuck was that? What was that just completed? Oh, right. Yeah, okay, now I remember now.
Wow.
It's complete.
Hopefully that paint it black didn't last for longer than 7 seconds. Yo, I'm sorry, right? I've just realised the US owns Iceland, right? And it's called US Forces Iceland. Everything's going to shit.
It's all gone tits up.
And we're just sat here twiddling our thumbs.
It irritates me that I can't even, like, Lend-Lease South Africa.
Oh yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, maybe let's get some radar stations up in this piece. Just dotted around the Pacific.
Looking thick.
Yeah, man, they trashed the French like 7 times.
Oh, the Patriots won in England. They've got a focus tree now.
Hey.
The Oxford Trials. Oh. Wait, Montgomery betrayed? What? No. Oh. Montgomery's a traitor.
Where does it say that?
Go to
Oh, wow.
and go into their focus
Wow, the trial of the field marshal.
Harold Macmillan, Reginald Malling, Trial of the Generals, the Bootlicker, Head of the Snake.
I can't even like send an attaché or anything.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure they've just fucking disabled diplomacy as a whole, which just
Stupid. Poland's something. And then the civil war in Germany's still chilling. Right, new cabinet is done. Launch of San Marco here. We'll queue up some more research. Support weapons. And then let's have a look. On our own. Are we reformists? No, we are National Socialism.
disband the RFP.
We're going to appeal to the hardliners, and we're going to end the episode, guys. So if you've enjoyed Adolf Hitler dying, which I'm pretty sure everyone would, except for the whole of Europe,
Exploding.
yes, then please drop a like down below. Show your support for the series. Again, this is going to be a little bit of a slow one because the mod developers have disabled all of diplomacy on this one.
As you do.
As you know, as you do. Feel free to comment down below and tell me that Luke, you're doing something wrong or whatever. I might be. And subscribe to help the community out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.